Let's start the video off with Brunson. Brunson, there's no way you should have 5 turnovers and 5 fouls in game 3. Now, he did improve scoring-wise with 32 points on an efficient 44% from the field. And it's good to see him getting more comfortable, more of a rhythm. But these turnovers and fouls have to stop. And I know everyone wants to blame the refs, saying shit like the refs are cheating or the refs are favoring the Spurs. But at the end of the day, we have to be more disciplined. That ref talk doesn't mean anything to me. Niggas have been blaming the refs ever since refs were created. Nah, for real. Ever since referees were brought into sports, everyone blames them for when their favorite teams lose. Now, I'm not defending the officiating of Game 3 or even Game 1 and 2, because I thought all of these games so far have been poorly officiated. But I'm not gonna sit here and cry about the refs when I know we can do better. We have to stop getting baited by the Spurs. Like, look at this clip where Castle starts the possession being very touchy and aggressive against JB. And what does JB do? He tries to respond with lowering his shoulder into Castle. But at this point of the possession, all of the attention is now on you, Brunson, because of the earlier contact. So now, all Castle has to do is sell this foul to the refs. Like, little shit like this is why these guys shot 22 free throws in the second half. We have to do better. Next up, Josh Hart. I love Josh. The heart of the team, the heart of the garden, but Josh Hart cannot play 30 plus minutes in this series. This was the only game Josh played over 30 minutes, and it showed on the court. Now, Josh is a great player and teammate, but this is the highest level of basketball, and the Spurs aren't having any trouble game planning against Hart. Yeah, Josh hit some timely threes in this game, which is why I think Mike Brown kept him in, but it was a mistake. Yeah, Josh can be very valuable in second chance opportunities or even running the floor on fast breaks, but I think he is just not a good matchup for anyone on this Spurs team. Maybe he can guard Fox, but with Brunson on the floor, we need someone else out there to make up for Jalen's lack of defensive capability. And I say lack of capability because Jalen tries to play defense. It's not like he just sits there. But his size just makes him a very easy target for most of the Spurs wings. I mean, do you see the way Cham Penny has no hesitation to shoot? When Jalen is face guarding him, it's insane. But back on topic, Mike Brown should not play Josh Hart over 20 to 25 minutes game 4. I mean, Deuce only played 9 minutes. That's horrible. And I know Hart was having his magnet ball game, but we have to look at these matchups and adjust accordingly. There were a few possessions where Brown had Mitch and Hart on the floor, bruh. Anyways, moving on to Bridges. I don't have much to say about Bridges because, to be honest, besides him fouling, he wasn't really involved in this game. He got into foul trouble early, and I guess he just lost his rhythm, finishing with just 2 points on, I think, 4 total shot attempts. I'm not gonna harp on Bridge because I expect him to come back today and not only play smarter, but play with that same aggression that helped get us to the finals. Next up, OG. OG played great. One of his best performances this postseason, and frankly, was the only player on the Knicks who I can say played a perfect game, 28 points on 70% shooting, only 1 turnover and 2 fouls. OG had an amazing game, and I love his energy when it comes to attacking this Spurs defense, especially Wemby. OG throughout this game showed no fear and got to his spots. Last but not least, Cat. Cat didn't even play bad this game. I just think going into game 4, Cat needs to remain aggressive and attack these wings the Spurs are throwing on him. Also, another big thing he needs to fix is trying to stay behind Wemby. Bro, Wemby is all of 8'9". You could not just be standing in front of him with your back to the rim. All a Spurs ball handler has to do is throw the ball above the rim. And Wemby is coming down with that shit, bruh. And I get trying to go for the steal, which Cat had some big steals in this game, but the risk of giving Wemby an easy basket like that is too big for a final series. These games have been coming down to the last second, so every point matters. Finally, to wrap up this video, let's go back to every point matters. Everyone has seen the graphic by now. The Spurs shot 22 free throws to the Knicks 4 free throws in the second half. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and complain about the refs. That shit means nothing to me. But what I'm gonna say is we have to be more disciplined. The Spurs are gonna foul bait. They're gonna make you try and react. Don't. Just play smart and execute the game plan. Also, I forgot to mention, other than Brunson, OG, and Josh, we shot the ball terribly in game 3 even. Landry Shamet going 1 for 7. Come on, man. We have to be better. This is a huge series, not only for the fans, but for the players as well. Everyone besides us loyal Knicks fans doubted you guys. Even the supposed Knicks fan, Stephen A, and almost every sports analyst were doubting you guys. Not that it matters. I don't think he's a real fan anyway, but I say that to say the world is watching, and this is your chance to shut everyone up, especially the ones who said you couldn't do it. If you enjoyed the video, please show some love. Leave a like, comment, and let me know what you guys think about this series so far. We'll see you on the next one.